Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll discover Fronsac and Canon Fronsac appellation in one region. So both appellations are located in the Libournais sub-region of Bordeaux region, on the right bank and at the northwest of Pomerol and Saint-Emilion, and along the Dornen River. It is in the heart of the plateaus and hillside of the Fronsac. As regards the size of those two appellations, it is 800 hectares for Fronsac, with 106 winemakers, and 250 hectares in Canon Fronsac, with 47 winemakers. The production is of about 5 million bottles in Fronsac and 1.7 million bottles in Canon Fronsac. So a bit of history. So the common history knew the Roman occupation. Later on, Charlemagne ordered the construction of a castrum, which is a Latin term for a military building designed for the defense, in short, a fortification. It was in 769. From the 8th century, the region was placed on one of the major axes of the pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela, or Saint Jacques of Compostela. So it saw an immense religious life flourishing, giving rise in particular to the city of Saint-Emilion and to hospital establishments which cultivate the vine. And there are still traces of this past today in Fronsac. Later on, during the 3 centuries of English occupation, the vines of Fronsac were widely exported to England. Until the reign of Louis XIII, an enormous castle crowned the Mount of Fronsac, occupying the entire summit. Then there was the presence of the Duke of Richelieu, who acquired the Duchy of Fronsac in 1662. The two appellations were formalized by getting the AOC, Appellation d'origine contrôlée, in 1937 for Fronsac and 1939 for Canon Fronsac. We can find some big names from this region, like Château du Gazon, Château Larrivé-Rousseau, or Château Beauséjour. Alors, the production is only red, using mainly Merlot as a variety, with 80% of the blend, blended with Cabernet Franc, and then Cabernet Sauvignon and Malbec. The soil of Fronsac and Canon Fronsac are mainly limestone and clay limestone, on the plateaus and on the hillside, with a minor clay siliceous soil at the foot of the hills. There's also limestone with asteria that predominates on the tertre, or the mound, and plateaus. The Fronsac des Molas, how it is called there, marks the coasts and valleys. This typicality of the terroir is accentuated by the relief. So as regards climate, there is a microclimate that favorizes the growing of the vines and development of the grapes, with an oceanic influence. So as regards the tasting profile, the wines of Fronsac and Canon Fronsac are first characterized with a deep ruby red robe, or collant. Both combine finesse and vivacity, with dominant aromas of red fruits, raspberries for example, that are enriched with touches of spices, sometimes even truffle. Those wines are fleshy and racy, with a strong tannic structure, known to combine richness and elegance. So those well-structured and rich wines are good to enjoy with grilled and roasted red meat, some game meat, or with cheeses with aged hard cheeses, such as the Cantal for example. Those wines are meant to be kept for 5 to 10 years, but more for some wineries and vintages, sometimes 20 years and more. Another particularity in Fronsac and Canon Fronsac is the Brotherhood of Gentlemen of Fronsac, la Confrérie des Gentilshommes de Fronsac. It was created in 1969 and is made up of about 30 gentlemen that are the guardians of the tradition and ambassador of the wines of this region, in France, in Europe and in the world. The gentilshommes are wine growers appointed by their peers, wearing red robes and wearing the Confrérie medal, bearing the effigy of Maréchal de Richelieu, the Duke of Fronsac. They often have meetings including personalities and wine lovers, and parade in procession on the occasion of their chapters. One of the attractions during summer is the Apéro Fronsac, or the Fronsac aperitif, which I mentioned happened during summer with several dates, which is basically a tasting, discovering of Fronsac and Canon Fronsac wines in the presence of wine growers and in a musical and friendly atmosphere. So check out the dates on their Facebook, and that's a good time to visit Fronsac and Canon Fronsac. Thank you for watching this video about Fronsac and Canon Fronsac. We hope you liked it, and see you next time for another wine video. Cheers! Thank you for watching this episode, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share.